Welcome to yoga for hip mobility and strengthening.
Hop on the mat. Let's start with the first sequence. From your knees, transition into a neutral tabletop position. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Repeat that for a few times as you warm up the hips and the spine. Tilting the pelvis back and up as you inhale, pubic bone to the chest as you exhale. Come back into that neutral tabletop position and start to go through some dancing lions, rotating the hips all the way to the back, passing through child's pose, and then transitioning forward into a cobra. Repeat over to the other side. Second sequence. Back into a neutral tabletop position. Reach right leg up. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center, push over to the right, exhale back to the other side. Gaze over with your head, lower back down. Inhale, exhale, shift over to the other side. Inhale to the left, exhale across to the right. Repeat a couple more times, keep flexing the foot. Toes pointing down, leg extended. Keep squeezing those inner thighs and glutes lower down. Third sequence. Inhale, reach right leg up, bend the knee, do hip circles one way and then the other way. Allow the hip to move and bring some fluidity into the hip joint. Extend the leg back out and drag the knee behind the wrist for pigeon pose. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, take a bow all the way down. Take a deep breath in, rotate to the left side, bend the knees, look over to the back of the mat to repeat over on the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, take a bow. Take a deep breath in, come back up into a neutral tabletop position, extend the left leg out, bend the knee, hip circles one way and then the other way. Allow for that fluidity to come back to that joint. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, lower down. Fourth sequence. From deer pose, shift over to one side and then transition to the center over to the other side, allowing for that hip mobility to flow nice and smooth. Take your time flowing through this exercise, keeping the hands in the heart center. Fifth sequence. Come into a yogi squat, malasana, extend one leg to the side and transition over to the other side for skandasana. Take your time transitioning from one leg to the other, concentrating by pulling the belly into the spine and keeping the hands in the heart center. Allow the weight to be shifted nice and smoothly. Rotate over to the front of the mat, drop the left hand on the inside, extend the left knee out for lizard pose and drop yourself down. Transition back into the center. Take a deep breath in, lift the left arm behind the spine. Exhale back into the center for low crescent lunge. Transition back into the side, back to that skandasana, shift one side and the other side. Taking your time and then back onto the right, low lunge, transition into lizard, drop all the way down, external rotate the right knee out, hug the right knee back in, lift the right arm up, bring it behind the spine, nice twist. Exhale back into the center and transition back to the side. End with a child's pose, feet together, knees apart, sit bones towards the heels, arms extended, palms flat on the mat, allowing the chest to melt between your legs, allowing yourself to ground, to open up the hips, and repeat these exercises as often as you can to increase the mobility and the strength of your hips. Thank you for watching. Namaste.